40 years ago, we started building the Ark. Back then, it was an experiment, a dream, a self-sustaining city of the future. But then the seas rose. We were forced to relocate, but still our floating Ark became a refuge for tens of thousands. To maintain order, the Ark was divided. And now we're out of time. The Ark is wearing out. No new ship or plane has been seen in 20 years. The new guests live in slums, disease, thirst. Some have formed a resistance that vows to seize power and search for life outside the Ark. Ark Security Force says we must have order to survive. So will you save the Ark or escape it?
Your orders are perfectly clear. You will resolve the situation peacefully and quell this unrest without recourse to unnecessary violence. Lethal force is a last, not a first option. Any and all civilian casualties will result in your immediate dismissal. Not barbarians, Captain Macuena. You, of all people, should remember that.
After today's kidnapping, the Founders have finally authorized the use of deadly force. Be very clear on this,
Captain,
ladies.
on deck!
Men, for the Ark to survive, we must have order. We must save the Ark!
Hello and welcome to the video, everybody. We're not going to customize this guy because we already have a character that we're going to use. And it's this chonky boy right here. So, we are going to start out on Ark Security, and we're going to play through that campaign, and then we'll flip to the other side and do the Resistance campaign. I've played a bit on this guy, got him a bit leveled up, which is going to come in handy because we're going to play on the hardest difficulty, which is impossible just because your teammates are useless. Which is kind of the entire reason why this game is not so well received in the first place, is it doesn't really have a single player. It's like a multiplayer story game. And the campaign is just multiplayer matches filled with bots, interconnected by cutscenes, as opposed to just the multiplayer match itself. But we're going to do our best to go through the campaign. I will try to make it entertaining. I don't know if I can. We tried to do this yesterday, and it was a dumpster fire of a video. But things are going a little better today, so maybe this video will actually get put out. But first thing we're going to do... need to customize our weapons. We were using this AR and this SMG, but they've proven to not be very effective. So we're going to try something else here. We're going to play into our heavy role, and we're going to use an LMG. The advantages of being a big guy like this, we'll go to our appearance and show you. There's different body types. You've got heavy, you've got medium, which is the default only normal looking character, and then you've got light, which is this guy. Now light guys can wall run and jump off walls and everything. Medium guys can climb up over walls, like they can vault and things like that. And then heavy guys are very slow. They can only jump over like waist-high stuff, but they have extra health. So, the extra health's gonna come in handy. They can also carry heavy weapons the other classes can't. Here's our character, and we're gonna restart from the first. You can see I've already done the first 3 missions, but we're gonna restart on hard. Hopefully, I can make this entertaining
Chen's
enough to watch.
terrorists have seized a Founders Council member. They're holding him in the old Aquarium Visitor Center. The clock's ticking. To force the council into action, Chen's injected the hostage with a neurotoxin, and he'll be dead within the hour if we don't get him to medical. If you can't rescue him in time, don't stay for payback. Cut your losses and pull out. We're on show here. If Chen sees we can't protect the founder, there'll be more kidnappings. If the guests don't think we can protect them, we lose all legitimacy, and we lose the Ark. I'm counting on you to get in there, neutralize the terrorists, and get that man to safety ASAP.
You heard the captain. Weapons hot. Shoot to kill. Freaking guests. Come on, man. It's not every single guest. It's Chen.
He ain't leading them nowhere they don't want to already go. First demonstrations, then riots, now kidnapping. What next?
Look, I'm just saying that... Where's this place we're going to again? Fish Farm Visitor Center. Back when we had visitors.
And fish.
Let's get this over with. Safety's off. It's showtime.
Save that hostage. Soldiers, deploy a breaching charge on the storage room door. Go! Uncover the area!
First time we tried to do this, we just repeatedly died. It was abysmal to watch. It was like I was playing Battlefield or Call of Duty again. It was just spawn, die, spawn, die. Oh, like that. That was embarrassing. That was my fault, though. But yeah, it was, hopefully we can do a little better. I'm gonna be playing as the medic, which in this mission is actually pretty good. You can heal the hostage when he gets down. Most of the objectives are for the engineer, but I don't think we're gonna change class unless we have to. If the bots are like absolutely not getting it done, then we'll change, but we're gonna try to stay medic and just kind of play our little role, because that's kind of how this game works. It's less of a story, more of just like a multiplayer match. And they rezzed everybody. So we're not the typical campaign hero, which is a little annoying. That's kind of what makes the campaigns so entertaining. But yeah, this is very grind-festy because the bots really like to group up in the same place. So you'll have parts where you just run into just impossible resistance and can't make any progress. And then you'll have parts where you just walk through and there's nobody there. And this is one of those grindy parts. Although I think my team did break through on the other side. Yeah, they did. So there you go. Story progress made without us personally ever reaching the objective. There's definitely a lot of reasons why this game didn't really take off. Personally, I think the story of this game is actually really good. It's just getting through the multiplayer match of a campaign that it really drags it down.
Capturing the supply command post.
Also, as you can see, weapons are not very accurate. Like, this is more accurate than pretty much most of the other guns. I mean, the accuracy in this game is awful. You'd be lucky to hit the broadside of a barn, even while crouched in ADS with most weapons. But the bots will, like, one-tap headshot you instantly. Which is pretty much the only reason why the hard difficulty is actually hard. Is because the bots have just ridiculous accuracy. Whereas, you know, you using that gun can't hit anything because the accuracy just works for them and it doesn't work for you. It's one of the things that I respect so much about Dark Souls, is that while the game is incredibly difficult, it's fairly difficult. You know, like, it's difficult, but it's difficult in a fair way, where it's like, if you die, it's because you didn't do something right. You know, whereas, like, the difficulty in this game doesn't come from, like, anything like that. The difficulty in this game comes from, the bots have accuracy and you don't, and, you know, they just group up like this, but your teammates don't group as efficiently. You know, stuff like that. Which is unfair difficulty, which makes it annoyingly difficult. Stay crouched. Let me heal. Yeah, see, we're just stuck here. Because our team can't win a team fight, even though it's the same difficulty AI. Which is always fun, right? Whenever you have to do anything multiplayer-like with AI teammates, it's the same exact AI, but the enemy team has like 100% accuracy and they win every single fight, and your team just runs around with like 0% accuracy and doesn't help anything, although it's supposed to be the same level of AI. That's always fun.
Multiple enemies spotted. That guy spotted.
Hostage is down. Medics, get him back on his feet.
Going for the supply command post.
We're just gonna be hyper aggressive and hope that our team follows this up. Well, they did walk forward, but maybe we just need to constantly sacrifice ourselves like that so they can actually do something.
I'll protect him.
The third mission goes a lot smoother than these first two, though.
Hostage is down. Medics, get him back on his feet.
Ammo refill.
I'm going for the supply command post.
Use this. Revive yourself.
Good work.
I'll protect him.
Multiple enemies spotted. Thank you. Think I'm
just like good old multiplayer, right? You lay an entire magazine worth of ammo into somebody and they walk away, and then you seemingly take 2 bullets and die. Even if you've got armor, even if you've got the most health. Classic multiplayer problems ruining a single player campaign.
Hostage is down. Medics, get him back on his feet.
I'm done!
I'll escort the hostage!
Taking fire!
Alright, we're finally making progress, and that's a
Hostage
mine.
is down.
I'll get the hostage moving again! Look alive! Revive yourself! Multiple enemies spotted!
Oh, they're behind me. Yep.
Hostage is down.
Lift prepared! We have a new route! I'll escort the hostage!
Enemy spotted! We need a med-
They're trying to destroy the lift generator. Hostage down. Medics, get him back on his feet.
This is fun to watch, right?
Enemy has deployed mines.
This is the one series that I expect to get 0 views on.
The enemy's
But
taking
hey,
a
you know,
command post.
I don't know. Maybe there's one
Enemy
moment that
mines
makes it
deployed.
worth making it a series.
I'll get the hostage moving!
They've taken our command post. Recapture it. Hostage is down.
Men!
10 minutes remaining.
And there's no other way that I can go. We have to funnel through this hallway and continuously die.
Going to the supply command post!
Medic!
And I can't buff my health until I'm done reloading, because it stops you from doing the action. You can't reload cancel. Okay, how did 2 of those shots miss him? I mean, that was... all of those shots were in the exact same place.
I'll revive them.
Don't know how these guys died all the way over here when the objective is all the way over there, but...
Oh, yeah!
classic useless teammates, just like multiplayer.
There's only one of me! Enemy in distance!
I'll get the hostage moving again! Medic!
I'm going for the health command post.
The enemy's taking a command post.
Here, revive yourself.
I need a medic! I'll revive them.
I don't know if me being less rambly than normal is a good thing or bad thing, but
Going for the health command post.
I mean, I don't even know what to say at this point. I mean, it's crap. It's got all the crap problems that multiplayer has with useless teammates, getting one shot, guns being inaccurate, but your enemy's beaming you. It's like all the problems of multiplayer invading a single player story game.
I'll defend the lift generator.
So I'm just sitting here annoyed, and there's nothing I can talk about other than continue to complain about it.
I'll get the hostage moving again.
Trying to get to the staircase to flank, but I can't even do that. That guy wasn't even looking at me when he shot me. Yep, so this is Brink, and if you didn't buy it, don't blame you.
The supply command post.
It actually is a good story, and it's just ruined by its crap gameplay.
Enemy marked. Attempting disguise. Going for the supply command post.
Looks like we've got a bit of a break here.
I'm in disguise.
They're gonna come around that corner. Or behind me.
Multiple enemies spotted. I'll heal the hostage.
Literally just looked down those stairs, no one was there, and then I got shot from there.
Hurt. I need a medic.
But as soon as we get him into the next room, the bots won't even follow him at all. So all we have to do is get him through the next room, and then the next minute and a half of him walking to the objective, we won't see a single person.
Hostage is down. Medics, get him back on his feet. They're taking our command post. Stop them.
Here's a revive syringe.
Oh, they're actually out there this time. The last 3 times that I've played it, they've never set foot outside those doors. I guess they're out there this time, though. Just to make me look stupid for saying it.
Hostage is down. I'll get the hostage moving again. I need a medic here. Hostage is down. Medics, get him back on his feet. They're trying to destroy the lift generator. I'll defend the
we've got to make the run all the way back again.
I'll escort the hostage.
Looks like we might just barely get this one out before time's over.
2 minutes remaining.
Or we'll have to record it again.
Enemy marked. Go get him. Medic! I'll escort the hostage.
Hostage is down.
I'll get the hostage moving again. I need a medic.
Takes us a minute to run there just to
Enemy
die.
marked. I'll get the hostage moving again.
But I guess if you love the suffering of multiplayer games and want that to ruin your single player experience, this is the game for you.
I need a medic.
Hostage down. Medics, get him back on his feet.
Got it! Thank you!
Medic.
They're trying to destroy the lift generator. 30 seconds.
Ammo restock. I need a medic here.
Whew.
Excellent work, men. We freed the hostage and secured the site. Now we have terrorist prisoners to interrogate. We may be able to nip this insurgency in the bud.
The next one's way worse than that one. As far as checkpoints and not being able to make progress and having a long run off respawn goes, the second mission is worse than this one. But, hey, at least we got there.
We hit the mother lode. One of the terrorists you captured was Nachayev, Chen's number 2. He's cooperating. He says Chen's been using the mainframe in the old airport terminal. We have to find out why. That terminal's been closed for years. They'll have had time to prepare defenses. You'll need to go in fast and hard, because we have to assume they'll trip an intel burn as soon as you show up. You won't have much time to find the data key and upload it to HQ for decryption. Then we'll have Chen by the balls.
I don't care what you say. Intel raids using public transport is just embarrassing. Chopper fuel can't be that scarce.
So, this guy we captured,
The pilot, Nechayev?
yeah, Nechayev. So he flips on his comrades, and now we grab Chen's plans and it's all over? All this for one guy? He's the one grumpy guest?
No, but he's the one scaring the guests into revolt with some bullshit story about a plague when it's really this year's flu.
Look, for all we know, Chen's put a bomb under every Pelgo in the Ark. We have to know what he's planning. We stop Chen, the violence stops, so ready up.
Get that terrorist data key before it deletes itself. Operatives, hack the mainframe. Go, go, go.
Building an empty nest. Empty nest constructed.
I'll defend the mainframe! Get me a medic!
Now this is the choke point on this one. They drop down from the ceiling, and a lot of the AI spend a lot of time trying to capture this command post, and then they just run in and shoot them, and they get stuck in an infinite death loop of not helping you.
I need a medic!
But looks like we actually pushed in here pretty quickly this time. Hopefully we can hold it.
Revive yourself! Enemy spotted! I'm going to Health Command Post. I need a medic here!
I'll stand guard at the mainframe. I'll defend the mainframe. Watch your damage.
I'll guard the mainframe. Got me. I need a medic.
Get it off me! Live syringe deployed!
Oh, I got him in one hit. That's interesting.
All right.
Where in hell are the medics?
Enemy spotted. Spotted.
Well, at least this time we got set up on the objective, and we managed to get the retake. Now here we are, just nothing going on really.
I'm hurt. I need a medic.
Reloading. Friendly fire.
Uh-oh.
Multiple bandits spotted.
Well, never mind. Looks like we're gonna have to hold it again.
I need a medic. Medic! Enemy spotted! They pulled my hack box! I'm down!
Enemy spotted.
I'll defend the mainframe!
Ammo restocked. Attempting disguise.
Oh, I got it all the way back down to 0. Alright, well. Here we go again.
Hack the mainframe!
I'll defend the mainframe. Got it, thanks. Loading. Multiple enemies spotted.
Sorry! I need a medic! Good work on the mainframe. Now, engineers, get that safe open.
Get my ammo back there. Alright, now we have to run to the other end. We have to help our guys open this safe, and then we've got to run a package all the way back to the start. And the AI will, well, right here the AI will just kind of constantly flood in from the left. But once we get it, they just run to the end and wait for us where we have to capture it. So quite often we'll be able to get the package all the way to the end just to die at the place we turn it in, and then have to run all the way back again. And as a heavy, that takes a while.
Going for the help! They've taken
Oh, that didn't bounce where I wanted it to.
Recapture it! Check your aim!
probably gonna die, but if we can get those two guys up, then...
Multiple enemies spotted! I secure the area!
Oh. This shotgun's actually a lot better than the stats imply it is.
Taking a command post.
Not that good, though.
Taking the health command post.
Changing mag. Here's a revived syringe.
I'll open the safe! I'm down!
Multiple enemies spotted. Going for the health command post.
They're taking a command post. Stop them.
Multiple enemies spotted.
Safe breached. Now get that data
Now,
key to the upload terminal.
We've got two abilities here. This one gives faster health regen. This one gives temporary invulnerability. So hopefully, if we can manage to get it back to the other side, well, he's kind of taken off without us.
I'm down!
I was gonna say, if we can manage to escort him back to the other side, hopefully we could give him invulnerability while he turns it in, so they can't just kill him while he has to capture it. But he took off without anybody, so chances are we'll be right back where we just were, picking it up a second time. Yep.
Need a medic.
Maybe I can get to him before they return it?
They returned
Nope.
the data key.
Alright, well, he
Okay.
deserves to die. I'm not healing him. And then, this part of the mission's basically just a big loop of that.
Get the data key!
The AI who grabs it takes off all by himself, runs into the entire enemy team. Wouldn't let me throw a heal.
Use this! Revive yourself! Revive syringe deployed.
I need to catch up with this guy,
Enemy spotted!
keep him alive. It's the same guy again. Oh, there's a mine.
Weapon tuned up! Mags!
Oh, that didn't go far enough.
Deploy! Do I look like a fascist?
Reloading!
They got me! Need a medic!
Might have it this time. Alright.
Going for the health command!
Outstanding! Now we can stop whatever Jen's plotting and capture the bastard before he tries anything else.
Things did go a lot smoother than last time. Suppose, just like all multiplayer, it's up to a great deal of random chance. But I think that might be this entire episode. I didn't set a timer, so I don't know how long we've been going, but these matches can take quite a while. We'll go see what new outfits we got, and then that'll be the end of that. What did we get here? We got a beret. I think we're gonna keep the ponytail though. Ah, we finally got the cop glasses. Nice. Now we don't look like a nerd. think we're just gonna keep the broken nose. Alrighty. So that is the end of episode 1. I don't know how enjoyable that was. I know I was a bit frustrated. I know I wasn't talking that much, and you may see that as a good or bad thing, depending. But hopefully it was watchable. And the next mission's actually pretty fun. So it'll be a better episode. But either way, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you next time.